Hey people, how you guys doing? Let me know when you guys see me. Hey people. All right, sounds good. So I know you guys can hear me and see me. So welcome to this live stream. This live stream is actually going to be in regards to the updates. The updates that you probably already saw on the Telegram channel. Let me get it though. All right. So this is the announcement that I did today, and I did it in the Telegram channel, the big one, the official one. So basically, the announcement says official announcement BLW community. As you already know, it's freaking hot here. As you already know, the BLW community has been helping dozens of thousands of people since 2016, which is when it was created, BLW as a company. Back in 2016, when BLW started, it was just me, Christian, myself. Why you gonna have my camera there? There we go. Sending signals and posting all the content I could think of. Then, as the community grew, I met some amazing people along the way that were as willing as me to help new people start making money in this industry. Many people have come and go over the years. I'm truly thankful with each one of them, and will always be thankful, grateful for all the effort and time they put in. Here, well, what can I say? I'm talking about a lot of people, because I'm talking about Sid Hand, I'm talking about Anupama, I'm talking about Prasad, I'm talking about Jawad, I'm talking about many people that are not longer here. It is not a secret that those same people have to be paid for what they do. All right, they actually have to be paid. Oh, I lost it. Sorry. We all do. I share free content here on YouTube, and they pay me not too much, but they pay something, right? They provide signals. I mean, the signal providers, and we charge a membership fee for it. You already know, and so on and so on. That membership fee is actually used to pay them. It is a supply and demand thing structure, right? We all know how business works. Unfortunately, today is one of the saddest days for me in the BLW community. Although we have worked really hard to maintain a balance between expenses and income, we have been what? We have been having a big fallout for the past 6 months. That's what I meant. In which our income has been lower than our expenses. Expenses, I mean payments for the signal providers, for the apps that we use to keep our services active, for servers, for domains, and so on. All of that. I personally have been supporting those extra expenses for over a year now, and in order to keep our community happy. But this is a moment where I can't support those expenses anymore. So basically, expenses actually overpassed the income in regards to the groups. Therefore, I have come to the freaking hard decision of letting go Marcel, Pablo, and Harry. Hoping this will be for the best, and more importantly, it can be the best for them as well. So as of right now, actually a couple of hours ago, Marcel, Harry, and Pablo are not gonna be longer here. Why did I mention this like the saddest thing? Because it's not something I wanted to do. Okay, it's not something that I wanted. But when it comes to business, these decisions usually, like, you gotta take them. All right, you gotta take them. There's pretty much, I'd say, nothing we can do about it. And basically, what we gotta take care of is our business itself. So that's the decision that I took. Continue reading. I will forever be thankful with them for all the effort, support, care, and time. I hope we can work again in the future. Hopefully, I already talked to them. This is important. BLW will continue as usual. The BLW Binary Master app, the BLW Signals Group will continue as usual, but with me in front of the line, which basically means we go back to, back the old days when I was the only one sending signals and trading. But I'm coming up with some interesting things, such as pocket option copy trader. I'm working on something. BLW Forex copy trader app, which is already working and it's already making profits. The BLW auto trader, another thing, and some other stuff. Without further ado, see you later on with more updates, and then I'll send this link. So yeah, this is what happened today. And like I said, although it's very sad for me to actually give you these news, it's something that I had to. It's something that I had to do. And well, what can I say? I'm extremely sad, for all these things happening, the decisions that we've been making, and so on. But it's actually always good to have these drawbacks in order to then move on. Okay? So what I mean by it is that this gives me motivation to do something different from now on. Okay? So what happens here is that I decided to make these changes, but that doesn't mean that BLW itself is actually going to disappear or anything like that. As a matter of fact, I've been working on what's it called? It's an expert advisor. That's why I have on my Windows computer here, because it's an expert advisor that sends the signals from MT4 to Telegram. And just today we had like a 68% win rate or something like that. I'm not sure, but we did have a pretty good win rate. And same thing is happening with the BLW Auto Trader. Now it's actually sending the alerts of the trades that it's taking. If by any chance you want to take it, it's in the BLW Signals Group. And in addition, I'm actually working on something for the free group as well. So what I want is that, yeah, the free group is good. I send notifications there. I send updates there. I send many things. But it would be amazing if you could have trading signals all day long, right? And so what I decided to do is to work on that, and I'm actually working on it today, in a way that if you're part of the free Telegram channel, you're gonna get free signals every day automatically. Okay. And so I've created many algorithms, many robots that are profitable, but I don't know, they have some sort of issues when it comes to spread or when it comes to news. So the fact that you're going to actually see the analysis of the algorithm done and then send you the alert about it is just priceless. Okay. So like I said, I'm actually working on many things right now. I'm actually super excited, if I can be honest with you, when it comes to what I've been working throughout the last couple of weeks at least. I've been working on it. And yeah, this is what I wanted to tell you. If by any chance you have questions, this is the right moment to ask questions. I'm not sure how long this stream is actually gonna last. It says there's some way that we can talk. What do you mean? Talk to me? You can talk to me here. Is the government shutdown affecting the market? I'm not even sure what you mean. I mean, what do you mean shutdown? I wasn't aware of that. And no, I mean, the market is always going to be affected by anything that the US government does. But we adapt and we make money anyways. Not OTC. What do you mean? Okay. Yo. Yeah. That's a good question, James. Will I still be doing webinars? Yep. I'm going to continue doing webinars as usual. What I want is that you have the entire day of signals, but I don't want you to have 300 signals. I need to optimize my indicators so that you place, I don't know, let's say per hour, maybe 5 to 10 trades per hour, right? And the algorithm that I'm using right now is actually sending sometimes 10 signals in 10 minutes. It's because it finds the opportunities, and that's good, but you might miss it. As a matter of fact, yesterday some people missed it, right? Or today, I don't remember. So yeah, I'm gonna still be having the webinars as usual, daily basis, unless I don't trade. And in addition, like outside of those times when I'm not trading, I'm gonna activate the robot so that you can actually get the signals from the BLW Binary Master app. Some people don't know this, by the way, but the BLW Binary Master app is an application. All right, we have the signals live, but that's something extra that we always gave. I know it's the most popular thing right now, but the BLW Binary Master app also includes an application. Well, instead of you installing the application and doing all those stuff, I'm gonna connect the application so that it can actually sends you the signals automatically into the same Telegram channel, and then you can actually apply those trades when I'm not around. So I'm gonna have my webinars as usual. I would say, look, I have 2 times to have the webinars. That's it. 12 GMT or 14 GMT. That's it. Because from like at 13 GMT, the whole hour I'm trading Forex. So if I wake up early, because that's 6 a.m. in the morning my time, 12 GMT, I'm gonna have the webinar. If not, I can just move it to 14 GMT. Okay? Those are the times that I'm gonna have the webinars. I might be having afternoon webinars sometimes, and it will be around this time. It will be with Quotex, OTC, or maybe Pocket OTC, I'm not sure. But yeah, okay? And after my webinar, I'm expecting to have at least 10 signals per hour. So that means that if we're gonna have a webinar for, let's say, 1 hour, it's never 1 hour, is always 30 minutes. So you're gonna have 230 signals during the rest of the day. It's not bad at all. So yeah, signals we'll be getting from now on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like 200 signals or something like that. But I try to optimize them. All right, so you don't get 200 bad signals. Instead, I'd rather have you getting 15 good signals overall. But yeah, like I said, I need to work on many things on the algorithm, because I need the algorithm to stop sending signals at a certain time, or we can trade live in the webinar with the exact same signals. That couldn't be done. I mean, in the end, it's going to be the same analysis. I created the BLW Binary Master app based on the 50 RSI strategy. And so what we can do is that we can trade live, like together, right? With the 50 RSI setup, if everything is lines up, but what if the 1 minute candlestick is oversold or overbought for as long for a long time period entry, you're gonna lose the trade. What do you want me to say? You basically just gonna lose the trade. It happens, you know. Is the withdrawal problem still there? I'm seeing a lot of review problems about withdrawals. Is it true? I'm not sure what you're talking about. If it's in regards to a specific broker, let me know. I only use two brokers for binary, Pocket and Forex. That is it. Same thing is gonna happen for Forex though. Same thing is gonna happen for Forex. I'm gonna have, well, that's gonna have a lot less signals, of course. I'd say, wow, maybe five during the day, maybe from 5 to 10 during the entire day, because that's different. Um, the usual morning, US 30 and NASDAQ, I'm working on one for UK 100, which is the exact same strategy and all, but on London session, and I'm gonna work on something for gold and something for Euro USD. Those are the things that I think it's enough. Do you do one-on-one coaching? No, I did in the past, but it was unappreciated, so no. Do you offer anything one-on-one, like quick calls or Zoom or something? No, like I said, I did it in the past, and look, it's. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody does that, but the people who actually were in those calls, I don't know, they were really, I don't know, they were just they did not put the effort that I wanted to see, and so I decided to cancel it. I was doing it to help people, you know. What else? More questions right now. And yeah, we can have the webinar for binary at least using the same signal, so that in the webinar you can see how I place the trades with the signals, and then you can do the same thing the rest of the day. Number one. And in Forex, I'm planning to stream my screen again while the New York session opens. I don't know. I think that actually can help you, you know, to know exactly when I'm gonna trade, especially now that the markets are back. Because I did it like 3 months ago, and the markets were just too slow, and it was just a waste of time. But now markets are back, so you know. All right, people. I'll give it a few more minutes for questions. You can ask me literally right now. So basically, with the 1 minute candlesticks, if it's overextended for too long before entry, it's a possibility market won't pull back and trend. Yeah. Look, you're very knowledgeable about the strategy, which I like. I appreciate it. um, so when you take a look at the 15 RSI and the 5 minute, the 50-minute candlesticks and the 5 minute candlesticks, and you see that the price in 1 minute continues to go into that direction, I think you can risk it for 5 minute entry, because there's going to be a pullback at any moment. Obviously, it's not guaranteed, but you can still take the trade. What I wouldn't do is continue entering the trade if in 5 minutes it starts breaking the RSI. Okay. So if you see in 5 minutes it continues to break the 50 RSI, then probably there's going to be just a change in trending, and in 1 minute it's just going to continue going up. Okay. Same thing for the, for the call positions. How long did it take you to become profitable binary options? Whoa. Well, sorry, I started in 2015. At the end of 2015, in 2016, by June, I was profitable. So I would say, not by June, by April is when I created the channel. So I would say around 4 months. No, it was like 6 months actually. 6 months, 7 months, something like that. I lost like 5 accounts before I actually went profitable. Can I grow, let's say, a small account of $20 to maybe 200 with the but signal, no losses? Uh, Obviously, there are gonna be losses, like, of course. If you're talking about binary, $20 into 200, you'll need to risk $1 or $2 per trade. I mean, that's the minimum. And yeah, you can do it. I mean, I've done it live. I've done it live many times, growing from 10. I even took an account from $1 to $5,000 and so on. Now, when it comes to the signals, there are going to be losses, that's for sure. I mean, it's impossible that we don't have any losses. Talking about pocket option. Then, yeah, if it's binary, yeah, it's doable, but you're going to have losses. It's inevitable. All right, people. If you don't have questions anymore, we can go ahead and leave it. And I just wanted to give you the big news. All right, everything continues to normal. The only thing that is going to change is like pretty much the method that you are receiving the signals. That's it. And I don't know, maybe in the future they can come back. We can work together again if we can go ahead and cover that. You see, the problem with the signal providers is that, I mean, the business expenses. I know it's not your fault, but the business expenses continue to go up, taxes and so on. And when a business is generating, let's say 10 grand, and it's wasting or spending 12 grand, you have you have a negative $2,000. That's not a profitable business. So that's what I need to correct. What setups would make avoid trading for the day? Continued overbought and oversold. All right. Mark, that's look. On average, if I risk 1% of my account per trade, how much percent will I be able to gain a month? It's a very general question. If you're talking about Forex, easily 10, 15%. If you're talking about binary, you can make a lot more because you're gonna place more trades. That's it. Awesome. Cross. Awesome. All right, people. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully, these updates, are understood. By any chance you have any questions or anything, you can always contact my support team. And yeah, hopefully I can see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow for the live webinar, both in binary and Forex. And I'm gonna keep on working on the robot, and I'll let you know when when this is done. All right, that's it, people. Have a good one.